Zhejiang province in China has a long history of trading its goods around the world. It was from here that the first Chinese migrants made their way to Europe. And it is here I start my journey to find the people behind the innovation that is driving the Paris Olympics. I arrived in the provincial capital of Hangzhou that also happens to be my hometown. In this episode, I'm back in China for two purposes: to see firsthand how the technology is being developed to power the Paris Olympics, and to visit the rural communities that were the original foundation of the Chinese community in Paris. In Paris, I had met Chris Tong, the president of strategic development at Alibaba Group, and also the architect of their Olympic partnership. He had invited me to visit him in the Hangzhou headquarters, but logistics of making that happen was complicated. Gaining access to interview one of their top executives and film at their new campus required extensive negotiations. Yet, with the Olympics just a few weeks away, I was given the green light and now wait in the giant lobby to be shown to Chris's office.
Welcome to Alibaba.
Good to see you again. Thank you. We skip the small talk and get straight to the key question. Why are you involved in the Olympics?
Our goal is to use technology to innovate the games. So a few examples for you, especially for as far as cloud computing is concerned. With the cloud-based broadcasting, the audience will be able to see more different versions of videos, real time, not only on TV, but also on lots of the short video platform online, on mobile, that they love to watch. As we know, there are a few millions of spectators that will buy the tickets and watch the game live. But there's billions of people that love to watch Olympic, on TV or on internet. And it's important for us, for people who are not on the venue, to see what's going on in a more engaging and exciting way. That's why we think AI plus cloud platform can do an even better job for presenting the exciting moments of the game. And now this time we are launching a new service called Multi-Camera Replay.
Multi-camera replay allows the broadcaster to freeze the action at any given moment and then move around the still image. It's very cool. But the Olympics are not just about sports. Much like the World Fairs, it's a chance to show off a full range of the latest offerings.
We have exciting events in Paris to showcase what the future is about with Alibaba's technology. For example, we have an event called Alibaba Wonder Avenue that will happen on the roadside of Champs-Élysées Avenue, the most famous shopping district. We're there to build a showcase exhibition to show what future shopping is about with AI. Olympic Games is the most important and largest event on earth. When it happens, it's magical. It captures the attention of all human beings around the world when it happens. And naturally, it forms a very powerful platform for us to stage what we can do, to showcase the innovation cases and innovation applications that we've been developing around the world.
Before departing, I was keen to look around the campus to see firsthand the young innovative engineers who are making this all happen. Chris obliged with a walking tour.
We have a profile of our employees are generally young. More than 200,000 total employees. The average age is under 30.
So what makes youngsters want to work for Ali, in your opinion?
Make a difference. It's open, it's possible. We have many innovative cases that's actually proposed by very young, very new. hired employees.
Yeah.
They have some idea that will benefit our business, benefit the world.
Yeah.
They actually propose and make it happen.
Yeah.
And we have many cases like that.
Alibaba was impressive, a huge global tech player that had been chosen to underpin the Olympic operations. But I was also interested to see some of the smaller Chinese players making strides to come out on the global stage. In episode 1, I had met Zhuang Lulu from Taisan Sports, who had shown me the judo and wrestling venue close to the Eiffel Tower, which would feature their innovative mats. I take a 4-hour high-speed train ride from Hangzhou into the heart of rural China. Then another drive to the small town of Laoling in Shandong province. Within a sprawling factory complex, I meet the founder of Taisan Sports, Bian Zhiliang, at the factory museum, and I'm quickly whisked away on a tour. There's nothing glitzy about Taisan Sports' origins. Mr. Bian started the company in his family home back in 1978.
别说那时候呢，没有工厂，就在一个炕上缝制这个垫子，那它也没有设备，就是用双手，这个几个大针，几把剪刀。
您觉得，在巴黎奥运会上，泰山体育能够提供柔道，以及能够提供摔跤的垫子，这主要是什么原因？
你说的这个，它不是光巴黎奥运会，光一个摔跤和柔道，说它不是一个垫子了，它是一种新材料，展现在世界。泰山现在的各种垫子这种新材料，在全球是领先的。没有一个国家就说能超出泰山。这个科技创新，这用新材料，这种保护运动员的这种安全性，是吧？这是一个。再者是呢，在这个奥运会，这是全球从奥运史上以来是最大器材供应商，302枚金牌。我们在北京奥运会，我们服务了122枚，这也是在全球所有的企业没有的。
After fitness test and some basketball practice, we continued with a factory tour in a golf cart that further impressed me with the scale and level of innovation. While Alibaba had captivated me with its modern office space and bright young technicians, Taisan Sports mesmerized me with scale and pure entrepreneurial grit and determination. In this flat rural plain, a world leader in sports innovation had taken root. Impressive, even for a seasoned journalist like myself. With the Olympics fast approaching, it was time to get back to Paris. But before I jumped on the plane, I wanted to make a quick visit to an old friend in Qingtian, the county in rural Zhejiang that had first sent Chinese migrants to France. 6 hours of fast trains later, I emerged into a wet, warm summer day within the mountains that surround the big coastal city of Wenzhou. Since my last visit in 2019, Yan Xiaohai had realized his dream to build a museum to explain the European Chinese diaspora. I took the lift to the 12th floor, then walked down a floor to reach the museum, where Yan was waiting for me. In the lobby was a huge rock carving showing 3 Qingtian merchants standing under the Eiffel Tower, suitcases in hand.
This is the starting hall. Yeah.
Yes, starting hall. And we see the Eiffel Tower over there.
Yeah.
Yan explained that there were 8 world fairs held in Paris at the end of the 19th and beginning of the 20th centuries. For the 4th one in 1889, the Eiffel Tower was showcased to the world. The Chinese government was invited to send a delegation, and they asked the newly established Wenzhou port to send representatives. 7 tradesmen from Qingtian volunteered to go and sell their stone carvings.
And this is a journal. It's a journal from the Chinese Chamber of Commerce. 浙江行商卖史. It means the traveling businessmen selling stones from Zhejiang. It means our guys.
So it was true that in 1889 they actually joined the exhibition because they left on 1888 and brought the carving stones. Right? The tradesmen returned for future fairs and later settled, becoming the first wave of Chinese migrants to France in the 1920s and the start of the Paris Chinese community. It was time to get back to Paris, to follow the trail to see what the Chinese Parisians were up to now, and with the Olympics approaching, what part they were playing in hosting the Games.
In this episode, I visited two of Chinese companies providing innovative technology that will be powering the Paris Olympics, and heard stories of the long road they took to get there. I also went back in time to discover the amazing story of how the World Fairs in Paris played a key role in starting the migration of Chinese people into France. In the next episode, I will continue that journey to understand why China-France relationship is so strong.